Hello, today I wanted to show you a quick sketch portrait based on this photograph you can see. Right now I'm establishing the plane of the eyes and the angle of the head. Personally, it helps me a little bit to have some sense of what the pupils will look like when I first start. I guess it's the way I would set up the overall proportion of the face. I'm working on shellacked paper, and it's kind of a quick sketch, and I think the colors I have are cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, cadmium red, French ultramarine blue, burnt umber, burnt sienna, and I think there's transparent red oxide, something like that. Oh, white. So here I am loosely sketching in the main proportions and features the best that I can, and some shadowing. I like to do my best to work from general to specific and give myself room to change it as I go. In this beginning stage, it helps me to work basically monochromatic until I get the drawing established. Then I'll move on to some other colors. As you can see here, I'm adding some highlights to the little lips. Normally you'd leave those to last, but personally that kind of helps me just have a better understanding of the form that I'm going for if I can see where the highlights are as well as where the shadows are. It's just a personal thing. You may have noticed that I have adjusted my hand further back on the paintbrush handle. I try to do my best to resist the urge to choke up on the paintbrush early on. It helps me think more in broad patterns and shapes rather than trying to go in too quickly to the details. I don't always do so great at this, but that's what I strive for. To elaborate on what I was saying before, here I'm starting to lay in some lighter colors. I know with oil they tend to say work from dark to light, but I just try to do what I can. It doesn't always come natural to me. So personally I like to try to do what I need to keep track of the form, shape of the form, rather than trying to work with strictly values in my mind. So that's why I tend to lay in some lights earlier on. So here I am beginning to lay out the shadows under the chin and outline the silhouette of the face. I had a professor who emphasized the importance of these transitions by saying something along the lines of that you don't paint the thing you're painting, but you paint what's next to it. Unfortunately, as with so many things in life, I can't remember exactly what he said, but the emphasis was that it's important that what you lay down next to something will change what it is that you're laying down by what's next to it. I hope that makes sense.